All right, let's have a look at this helix that they want us to draw. It says in complete views of the single start square thread are showing the starting position of A at the top there. It says that the center line in the front view of the half, okay, they've given a half. I'm just drawing in the full thing. It just makes it much easier to do this thing. It says that they have one revolution with a pitch of 120 millimeters. Now you'll see that I've drawn a line down here, coming across, and another line over there. That distance is 120. I've drawn a line going off there, and I've marked off with a pair of compasses 12 equal little spaces. I'm going to show you how to use that. When you're using your pair of compasses, you can set that to literally any radius and just mark it off going up. Use your pair of compasses. It's a lot easier to see, especially when you're going into the question like that. And then it says that it is a right-handed. Okay, right-handed, what I like to do is, if it is a right-handed thread, I take a bottle, I hold the masking tape in my right hand, I stick it down at the bottom of the bottle like that, and I wrap this thing around going to the top like that, and that gives me the helix that I need, and it'll help me to see what the numbering is going to be on this thing. Okay, you can see that the starting position is over there. I've got my 12 right at the top, so I've got 12 and 12 at the top there, 11 going around the back, so I can then label this thing with a 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I come in over here and I do that again, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I could put a 0 there at 12 as well, but I just keep it as 12. Right, I'm going to break this line up into its 12 equal spaces. So I take my set square over here. I'm going to draw a little line just to show that over there. Okay, so I've got that line over there, and I'm going to draw that line in using my two set squares, sliding them together. Let's just get that so that you can see this. I've got that, and I'm going to slide that back over here, make a little mark over there, hold that down, slide, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just going to move this so that it's okay to carry on over here. Let's just get this so that I can carry on down here. Just get that like that. And we can continue coming down over here. That was, let's just get that accurate again. There, 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 and there. Right, once I've got that, I'm going to start over here at number 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 12 again. Right, once I've got that, I'm going to draw some lines coming across here. Just take some lines coming across so that we can draw that in. All those 12 spaces are done. Right. I then come over here and I say, all right, I've got a 12 down at the bottom there. That's linked up with the 12 up there. I come across to where 1 is. There's number 1. There is number 2. There is number 3. There is number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Okay. And I say to myself, well, I'm standing over here, so I'll be able to see that. So I'm going to just do some feathering quickly, just to get that little curve going in beautifully over here. Ding, 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 ding. ding, go over my feathering beautifully with a nice dark line because I can see that edge going up over here. Right, it then continues. Let's just go over here. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 will be in the middle, 10 there. Sorry, let's just get 10 over there, 10 over there, 11 over there, and 12 obviously at the top. And that I'm going to do just feathering around here, and you'll see how important this feathering is going to be when we finish this thing off later. Right, coming around up here. There we go. Right. Okay, once I've done that, I'm going to take my pair of compasses and I'm going to set them to 20 millimeters. Set this to 20 millimeters, and I come in over here and I'm going to measure off there, going over there. Oh, sorry, I need to draw some lines coming down quickly. Let's just get another color or something. Let's get some color going here. Right, I'm just going to draw lines coming down from 11 and 1, from 10 and 2, 10 and 2, there we go. From 3, we've already got that as a center line. From 4, 4 and 8, and 5 and 6, and obviously 5 and 7, and obviously 6 is on the outside. Take your pair of compasses, set to 20 millimeters, and I mark it off over there, knock it up 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 over there. You can see what I'm doing over here, and there we go. I now have another set of, well, that would be number 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, and because I can see that, I will definitely be able to see a line going over there and a line going over there. Right, I'm then going to continue over here. There is number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 will be up there. Let's just draw that in over here. Okay, so we've got definitely a line that I'm going to be able to see over there, and I'm going to do some feathering coming around over here. Click, 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 click. Note, I'm just doing the feathering. I'm not doing this in dark because this thing is at the back. Right, once I've got that in place, I then say I need to get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 story going with the that shaft on the inside. So I now drop down some lines. I'm just going to try and find another color over here if I can. Oh, there's my colors. Nice green or something. Okay, I've got the 12 over here, the 11 and 1 over there, the 10 and 2 over there, the 12 and 3 coming down, the 4 and the 8 over there, the 5 and the 7 over there, and the 6 over there. Okay, you can see that shaft on the inside now, and I'm now going to do the same story again. There is number 12 over there, number 1 over there, number 2 over there, number 3 over there, number 4 over there, number 5 over there, number 6 over there. Right, I can see this part over here. I'm just going to do some feathering coming up here. Click, 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 click. Continuing with my feathering over here. But I think all of you will start to see an idea over here. I've got a line coming across the bottom, all the way to the end of that shaft over there. Sorry, that got bumped. This line coming across the base. And I'm going to be able to see this bottom part over here coming up. There it is. When it gets to that point, I can't see that part because it's underneath the thread over here. I then continue over here with my numbering. Okay, so we go over there. That would be number 7, number 8, number 9 is in the middle over here, 10, sorry, number 10, number 10, number 9, number 9, number 10. Number 10 is over there. Number 11, that's number 11. And number 12 is up at the top over here. Now we know that that is sort of a hidden detail sort of idea. It's feathering, I'm just doing the feathering over here. We're going to come back and have a look-see at how that all sorts itself out. Right, okay. I'm going to take my pair of compasses now, and I'm going to take the 20 millimeters again, and I come in over here and I mark off there, 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 there. Marking off on these lines, coming up over here. Right, let's just have a look at this. This part over here, I cannot see that part, but this part over here, I'm going to be able to see it. There is my, if you think of it, that was, I'd moved that 1 up to there, so that we 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, no, sorry, 12. 12. 1, 2, 3, okay, 12, 1, 2, 3, the same as I've got the 12, 1, 2, 3 over here. Okay, so 12, 1, 2, 3, see it? 12, 1, 2, 3, but I can't see that part. 4, 5, and 6. I will be able to see that because it is coming out over here. I'm just going to do this story over here. You see the feathering there? See the feathering coming in over here. Okay. If you look over here, here is the square that I've got in here. I'm just going to color it in a little bit so you can see that square profile in there, which you can't see because it's on the other side. Coming up over here, I'm going to be able to see that part coming up to there. Right. This part over here, I'm going to be able to see that coming around until it touches the shaft. Then it stops. And then this over here, I'm going to mark off that 20 millimeters up there, and I'm going to be able to draw in a nice dark square over here because I'm able to see this square coming out over here. All right, once you've finished doing that little square over there, you then come back over here, and we're going to continue with this feathering over here. So we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going over there. We did the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going over there. Okay. I'm then going to continue over here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You can see that 12 up at the top over there. Right, once I've got that in place, I can then come back over here and I can do this feathering over here. Ding, 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 ding. Going up over there, coming around over here, and up over there to finish that off over there. Right, if you look at it, I've got this square, and I now need to draw in the shaft part of this thing. So my shaft is going up to that point over there. It is coming out of that point and up to the top over here, where it's going to link up with the top of this story. Okay, there we go. Right, I have got a shaft which is going to go from there all the way up to there. And you can see that there's this little piece sticking out over here, which I'm going to need to just darken in as well. Right, so my thread comes out over here, goes around the back of the shaft, and comes out over there. And we can hatch this part. Take your 0.3 pencil and hatch that part nice and easily like that. There we go. That's that one done.